Okay, let's go over the nutrition label on a bag of almonds. Okay, so we flip it over, and the first thing you always want to look at is your serving size. Okay, so the serving size here is an ounce, which for nuts, that's about, it says 28 nuts, or what can fit in the kind of the palm of your hand. And if you were to eat the whole bag, you would be getting 30 servings. So all of the information below your serving size is based off of one serving of 1 ounce. So that is very important because all of the information down here relies on this serving size. So the thing that we want to really look for with diabetics or trying to control your blood sugar is the total carbohydrate. So if you look here, total carbohydrate is bolded, and we are really just interested in those grams there, not the percent. So we are interested in that 6 grams of total carbohydrate. These 3 numbers underneath here, that is all included in this total carbohydrate number. So it doesn't mean that you've got 6 grams of total carb plus 4 grams of fiber. Nope, those 4 grams of fiber are already in this number. So total carbohydrate includes your starches, your sugars, and your fiber. So if we are looking here at that 6 grams, you will notice that 4 of it is fiber. If you are someone who wants to do net carbs, you would subtract your fiber from that total carbohydrate. So you'd only have 2 grams of net carbs. And the reason why you might do that is because fiber doesn't raise your blood sugar. So trying to choose high fiber foods, like let's say these almonds, for instance, they are a good source of fiber. Anything with 3 grams or more is a good source of fiber. Or let's say we're gonna do an apple with the skin on it. That's gonna be more of a fiber source, so that would be a good source of fiber as well. But that is, helpful to look at and try to choose your higher fiber foods because it will slow down your blood sugar. These are just plain almonds. So the only ingredient they have is almonds. So there shouldn't be any added sugars. Those sugars that are added did not naturally occur in this food. Let's take a look at a bar that does have added sugars. Okay, so we look at serving size is the whole bar. So everything is based off of one entire bar. And we're going down to total carb. We've got 10 grams total carbohydrate, and then fiber is only 1 gram. Total sugars, we're not too worried about that. We want to look at those added. So you have 6 grams of added sugars. So those did not naturally occur within what's in this bar. It was, let's see here, is organic honey. So you're gonna have added sugars through things like honey. The other thing that you want to look at is your balance between your carbohydrate and your protein. So here we have a fantastic balance on your almonds. We have 6 grams of carb, 4 of those are fiber, which are slowing your blood sugar down, and 6 grams of protein. And that protein is also going to slow down the blood sugar from the 2 grams of total carb. And then if you go over here to this bar, we had 10 grams of total carbohydrate and 8 grams of protein. So again, the protein is helpful to look at to see if you have enough there to slow down that carbohydrate. If this just said 10 grams of carbohydrate and 0 grams of protein, I would definitely recommend that we add a protein food to this bar so that you have something to slow it down. And we talked about that serving size, the 1 ounce. So again, that is similar to the palm of your hand, but let's test that out. So I have a food scale here. So let's kind of fill up my palm. Perfect. Okay, that is an entire serving size. Let me put it back in my hand. Okay, so it's kind of a big handful for me. So if you've got bigger hands, it might seem a little bit smaller, but that's about a serving of any kind of nuts. Almonds, peanuts, pistachios, whatever. That's one serving.